MiniWarGaming Banter, Batrep.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome Wargamers to another Banter Batrep. This time, 1999 points, Chaos Space Marines versus Imperial Guard. Behind me, you see Darren. How's it going, Darren?
Pretty good, how are you?
Excellent. You know that you look like an archer.
Archer, like what kind of archer?
The kind that's an assassin.
Like in that new sitcom, The Archer? Or...
That's a sitcom? Okay, Darren, let's start with your Imperial Guard, which looks like something that's not Imperial Guard.
It's actually a Star Wars Guard.
This is cool. Alright, so where's your warlord? What? That's gotta be your warlord.
It's Darth Gamer. He's an HQ. He's a Lord Commissar. And I have Primus Psyker. I made him as the Emperor.
That's so cool. I love it. Okay.
And over here I got a squad of veterans. And this is led by Darth Leia. Painted by my wife there. And I have a
sweet
squad of Rough Riders. With the sergeant with the plasma pistol.
Mm-hmm.
And have two squads of sentinels.
So it's one squad there, one squad here. This is one of the coolest looking armies I've ever seen.
Oh, thanks, man. The Hydra Flak. Actually, you could use it as a Chimera too. Two Basilisks. One Lehman Russ. And I got a squad of veterans, two plasma pistols and guns and a grenade launcher and a fortification.
So you're getting ready for some flyers.
Yes, just in case, you know. It's more of a fluff army.
It's very much a fluff. If this isn't the epitome of fluff army, I don't know what is, because that is pretty sweet.
And I have unit Ogrins, which is supposed to be those guys in Return of the Jedi, those green guys, I forget what they're called.
Leave a comment below if you know what these guys are called in Return of the Jedi, because I don't remember either.
And a unit of converted stormtroopers, led by a Boba Fett.
Oh, sweet. Dude, this is the coolest looking thing. I'm not going to want to kill anything. You're psychologically tacticking me right now.
Well, I just hope they don't die right away, but I'm going to use the power of the Force, the dark side of the Force, actually.
Is this guy a psyker?
Yes, he's a HQ, Primaris Psyker.
That is sweet.
He's actually an astropath, but I converted him for just a Psyker. For the Emperor, because he looks like the Emperor.
This is cool. This is really cool. Okay, well, this is 1999 points?
1998.
1998. Well, that's good, because I brought 1997. So...
It's a slight edge, eh?
Yeah, I priced this right at you. Alright, so let's take a look at the Chaos Space Marine Army. So I just learned something really cool. This is Darren's first official game. You had one practice game, but this is your first official 40k game.
Yes.
Like, ever.
Yes.
So that's pretty sweet. So
2 years to play.
That's the Force has been... Nope, that was an old man joke coming up. I have nothing good to say there. I look forward to doing some stuff here. Just keep that in mind when you're leaving comments, and so if you see errors, then that's why. And me too. I'm gonna make a bunch of mistakes, and so just don't be hating on people, because that's not good, and a Demon Prince is gonna visit you in your sleep, and we don't want that happening. Chaos Space Marine Army. This is an army that I have never fielded before. I just wanted to try it because it looks like it's a lot of fun. My warlord in this army is Kharn the Betrayer. Kharn is decked out with a whole bunch of stuff. He is really awesome. He's got like everything. He's got Hatred Incarnate, he's got Rage, Counterattack, Furious Charge, Fearless. He has everything. And he's going to be attaching himself to this squad of Khorne Berserkers because he's an independent character. There's 9 in there and there's 10 in there, both in Rhinos, unupgraded Rhinos, and the squads are unupgraded. So they are straight Khorne Berserkers. Then I have 4 squads of cultists. 1, 2, 3, 4. This squad of cultists, 21 in there, they have the mark of Khorne, which gives them rage and counterattack. Each squad of cultists has 2 flamers. Then I have a squad of havocs. There's 4 missile launchers in there. Those are missile launchers. These are not. They are proxying. But there's 4 in there. Then I have 2 defies. Defies right there, and defies right there. Can you tell me which one's the real defi? Can you really tell by looking at it? They both have warp flame gargoyles, which means that when they hit you with a pie plate or any of their weapons, it has the soul blaze special rule. Then there's a warp smith behind them. Now the good thing about a warp smith is that he's able to restore hull points on vehicles. He's also able to curse your vehicles. He can make your weapons get hot when they shoot at me, even if they're not get hot type of weapons like plasmas. That's pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah, really.
But I gotta be like relatively close to you for that to happen. So that probably won't happen in this game because I plan on camping these guys at the back of the table because they got 72-inch range. But you know about that because you have tanks with 72-inch range. So we're just gonna be like volleying basketballs across the court and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then I have 2 squads of raptors. Each raptor squad has 2 meltas in the squads. And that is 1,999 points of Chaos Space Marines. There's a good amount of model count there. I've never fielded this exact list before, so I'm pretty excited to field it. I don't have Demon Princes, and I don't have Flyers. Not in this game today. Let's take a look at the setup now. So here is setup and deployment. Darren won the roll-off. He decided to deploy first. He deployed his forces on this side. It is hammer and anvil, and as per true Banter Batrep style, it is victory points, kill points. Purge the alien is the scenario today. Who's the alien? I would say that the stormtroopers are aliens, but probably more the chaos mutated Xenos. They would be considered the aliens today. Now we roll for warlord traits, and you got tenacity, which gives your warlord and his unit feel no pain if they're close to an objective, but since there's no objectives in this game, that's kind of a moot point. I rolled on the command traits, and I got intimidating presence, which means that when you're within 12 inches of my warlord, you have to use your lowest leadership, not the highest. You're kind of low for leadership anyway, because you're guard. We roll for night fighting. There is no night fighting at the beginning of this game, and now I'm going to roll to see if I can steal the initiative. On a 6, I steal the initiative. I do not steal the initiative. So now it is Imperial Guard, turn 1. Move it up your sentinel 6 inches to get the game started. And on this side, the sentinels are moving. Magnetized?
Yeah, magnetized. Next time I'm magnetized, I'm gonna use stronger magnets.
I thought you were going to say, next time I'm magnetized, I'm going to glue them on. Because that happens to me sometimes when my magnetized things just fall off.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of like my jump packs, my assault marines, or my blood angels. Now I did that with the intent of actually magnetizing the real packs on them as well, but I never got around to it, so now they just have magnetized jump packs without any purpose. So they fall off constantly, and it's just ridiculousness. So the first time they use their weapons, they have the pinning special rule.
Yeah.
It's just moving these guys around, skirting them up. Got your Rough Riders closer to that terrain, and I'll call them Stormtroopers. Is that what they're called?
These are my stormtroopers.
Those are Stormtroopers. What are these guys called?
These guys? This is a veteran squad, and that's Rough Riders.
Okay. The thing about these guys is that they're called Stormtroopers already, aren't they? Because they look like Stormtroopers?
Exactly.
So that's why I'm like,
That's
oh,
why I wanted to make them like stormtroopers.
they kind of all look like Stormtroopers to me.
Space Marine heads.
They all look alike. So these guys have hotshot las guns, and they have 18-inch range. What you've done is you've moved your tank in front of there, so as to block the line of sight from my guys over here, so I can't shoot at you. That's kind of smart, you know, because I was really itching to throw down some pie plate ordnance, but I think he kind of just like gave that to me, and then he took it right back.
Well, it was kind of dumb then smart, you know. I was dumb to move my guys up there, and then I couldn't reach, so I had to move my tank in front to block them. Well, why did they call it las guns? Everybody calls it las guns. Isn't it like a laser? Like,
you know what? If you talk to Colonel Craig, he will be your best friend. Basilisk back there is going to shoot its Earthshaker cannon onto this squad of cultists, and let's see if it scatters. It does a bit.
7 inches. So, 7.
Did I go off?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So that basilisk right there is going to do the exact same thing. Now, since you have line of sight, you're only going to minus the ballistic skill.
Oh, 3.
And so it scatters. Well, actually, it's direct hit, so it doesn't even matter. So you cover a lot of guys there. Wow, oh wow. That's like the perfect spot. You cover 14 guys. 2s to wound. So that is absolutely gloriously beautiful for you. And I'm pretty happy with that result. That's I'm lying through my teeth right now. 10, that's 12, one more guy, and then a guy from there. Vanquisher cannon is going to fire at death.
4+ to hit.
Okay. No. So Hydra autocannon is going to fire at this squad of cultists. You just want to finish them off, try to get a first blood kill point.
So I need
6s. Skyfire. But it's twin linked. Get a reroll. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Meaning 2s. Strength 7, so 2 die. So that sentinel squad right there is going to shoot at that cultist sect. You got 2 autocannons and 1 plasma cannon. 2 autocannons first. 3 hits. Needing 2s. 3. So plasma cannon gets hot roll. Does not get hot. So scatters that way 2 inches. We probably still cover some, that'd be my guess. Cover like 5.
3, 6 maybe.
6, okay.
6.
Leading 2s. So 4 die. 4 closest ones. No, closest ones to you, yeah. 2 guys in front. So this sentinel squad over there is going to fire at the cultists on this side with the mark of Khorne. And you're doing autocannon first.
Yeah, 4s to hit.
1 hit. 2s. 1 guy dies. Plasma cannon. Roll 1 for gets hot first. Doesn't get hot. Scatters 3 inches this way, and you still cover 4. Needing 2s to wound. 3 guys die. Okay, let's reverse time here, because that tank is blocking a third of the squad. So for the first guy, I get a cover save. 5 up. He's alive. And the 3 right there, 2 guys live. So only 1 guy dies in total. So this guy. Stormtroopers there are going to run 4 inches.
4 inches.
I'm getting closer to that tank. So you're going to run these veterans.
6 inches.
So there.
Yes, veteran squad.
Ooh, I got it right. 5-second memory failed. Ogrins are going to stay. End of Imperial Guard turn 1 recap. Your basilisk right there with your Earth Shaker cannon, is that what it's called?
Yes.
Fired at this cultist squad and killed 14 of them. Actually killed 13 and then killed 1 Havoc. So that was pretty nuts. And then this one fired as well at the same thing. Actually, no, I'm mistaken. That one missed.
Yeah, that one.
That one scattered, and then this is the one that actually got the hit. I got a direct hit, and that killed all of them. And speaking of which, I need to make some leadership tests. So right there, that cultist squad, they make it. That right there, the Havocs, they make it. Now on to Chaos, turn 1.